It can be quite frustrating when a feature cannot be completed because a sketch contains problems. These can range from having unwanted open contours to overlapping entities. And many problems can be overcome by simply selecting contours from the sketch. However, if you're interested in finding out exactly what's wrong, there is a tool that can be quite helpful. It's called Check Sketch for Feature. Here, I have a sketch that's meant to be used for an extruded base. There are several problems with the sketch, some obvious, and some not quite as easy to spot. If I launch the extrude feature, no errors are immediately reported. But notice SOLIDWORKS has automatically activated the selected contours field. You can also see the contour feedback icon next to the pointer. These are indications that the sketch cannot be used as a whole. Rather than continuing with selected contours, I'll cancel the feature and find out what problems exist in the sketch. I'll enable the Check Sketch for Feature tool from the Tools, Sketch Tools drop-down menu. The tool is quite simple to use. You select the feature you intend to create from the list and then click Check. I'll select Base Extrude. The Check tool will report the first problem it finds and will also highlight the offending entity in the sketch. There are two important characteristics of the Check tool you should be aware of. First, only one problem will be identified at a time. After resolving a problem, remember to rerun the check until no further problems are identified. Also, the entity highlighted takes part in the error, but may not be the entity you wish to modify. Now in this case, the check tool indicates that an endpoint is wrongly shared by multiple entities. This is almost always due to having 3 lines meeting at a single point. When the entities are visible, this is easy to spot. Here, I need to remove one of the 3 entities that meet at a single point. I'll remove the inner line segment and click Check again. Once again, I see an endpoint is wrongly shared by multiple entities. When it isn't obvious that 3 or more lines are intersecting at a single point, the most likely culprit is an overlapping segment. I can focus in on the highlighted line and delete it. If you delete the line and another one takes its place, you've found the problem. I'll click Check again. Short segments like this one can be tough to find, especially if you don't have sketch points shown. I'll delete the segment and click Check again. This error indicates an open contour is present. Gaps in contours can be tough to spot, especially if you're working with imported geometry, for example from a DXF or DWG file. Zoom into both ends of the highlighted entity and look closely for gaps. I'll drag the disconnected point and close the contour. One last check reports no errors, and the extrude feature no longer activates the selected contours field.